Right guys, I'm back and it's been a few days since my last video because my room's getting plastered and I got to talk quite quiet now because my voice echoes because my room's just empty. I've had to make one up with my telly and my Xbox in, and yeah, I'm sleeping on a camp bed at the moment. So the usual videos will resume soon. This is just the game against someone who had a pretty decent team, and that's what I want to talk about. And you can usually judge how good the player is or what type of style they're going to play from looking at what type of players they have. It's like this person had Hulk in his team and another fast player on the other wing. I can't remember, this was a few days ago. And the fast, obviously he's really fast, Hulk is, and you can usually tell that he's on a more than likely spamming rate, because that's what you would do really, wouldn't you? Most people play their team to their advantage. It doesn't matter if it's cheap or not. People do it because people want to win so much. So in this game, he was spamming his speedy players, and that sort of let me know that I need to sort of back off. I can't go so tight towards his forwards because obviously they're just on a run ranger basically, and they're just getting to a one-on-one position and then you're just screwed. Yeah, so there's two ways you can deal with fast. Well, there's a few ways you can deal with fast players, and that is you can change to zonal marking, and definitely don't man mark unless you've got someone just as fast, because who can deal with getting can deal with the fast player going round him, because he needs to recover from where he's just fucked up basically. And another one is just yourself backing off. Don't lunge in, because the faster players usually are quite skillful and have good dribbling stats, so it's another way they can just tear you apart with fast players. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the way you can vary your own play up to sort of, if you've got players like Hulk who's really fast and people want to think that you're going to spam him out, or if you've got one really good player, like say you got Kaká maybe, and it's like, don't use him as much, don't use the fast players, don't use your best players as much. Say if you've just done a 1-2, Kaká is just done a 1-2 to another player and he's running on, don't pass to him, because he's on a think that you're just going to put a through ball over the top to the player running on, which is what most people do. Just try and think outside the box, and you will beat most people on FIFA, because not that many people are that good. People are really good at doing what they're good at, like passing across the goal or spamming out players like Walcott, and that's where you can undo them, by being unpredictable. The only problem to this sort of tactic is that clever players will do what you expect them to do. The better players are predictable. The worse the player, the less likely they are going to do what you think they're going to do, because they'll make a mistake and you're not expecting that mistake, and it'll turn out good, if you know what I mean. That's quite a weird thought to get your head around, but it's true. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Just be unpredictable and just always remember that you can tell how good people on the play like by what players are on their team. I want to talk about another thing I want to talk about is just the football that's been going on, the Champions League, and I support Man U and I'm quite happy with what's gone on. Man U against Schalke, it will be an extremely hard away game. I think they seem to be pretty good at home, but I think Old Trafford's just, Man U are playing amazing at Old Trafford this season, so I'm just going to drink some my tea. And I feel really bad for Tottenham. They tried so hard as well, and they've had a few penalty decisions not go their way. Oh, and I've just spoke over the bit where I got screwed over. Yeah, so the bit where I got kicked from the servers, and it's been happening loads recently. It's annoying, and that counted as me leaving the game. So, okay, this is the end of the video, and next time I'll post is once my room's painted and my voice won't be so echoey in this room, so